Most people click a video like this hoping for a quick answer. Which diamonds sparkle the most? And yes, there is a clear winner, the round brilliant. But sparkle isn't only about the shape. It comes down to how well the diamond is cut, the proportion, and the precision. In this first part, I'll explain why diamonds sparkle, what details to look for in a round brilliance and all other cuts, and how to feel confident that your diamond will shine in the real life. Don't worry about memorized numbers. You can always come back to this video or check our blog as a reference on our website. So let's get started. Why diamonds sparkle? When light enters the diamond, some of it reflects back as the bright white light. That's the brilliance. Some breaks into the rainbow colors, that's fire, and there is a lively sparkle you notice when the stone moves. The round brilliant cut was designed to balance all of this. With 57 or 58 facets, its proportion aimed to send as much light as possible back to your eye. That's why it's considered the most sparkly cut overall. Cuts versus shape. Most people think shape and cut are the same thing, but they are not. Shape is the outline, round, oval, cushion, emerald, and so on. Cut is the craftsmanship, the angle, the proportion, the symmetry. A poorly cut round cut look dull. A well-cut oval can still look lively. But when both are cut well, the round brilliant delivered the most consistent sparkle in a different lighting. So, if sparkle is your number one goal, focus on cut quality first. Size, color, and clarity comes after. How light behaves inside of the diamond. Here's the part most people don't realize. When light enters through the top of the diamond, it bounces between the facets like a mirror. If the angles are correct, the light reflects back up through the top, and that's create brilliance and fire. If proportions are off, the light escapes. In a shallow cut, it leaks out of the bottom. In a deep cut, it splits out through the sides. The diamond looks flat or dark even if the color and clarity are perfect. That's why proportions are everything. They decide whether your diamond acts like a mirror that throws the light back to your eye or a window that lets light disappear. Round brilliant proportion. So what proportion usually deliver top sparkle in the round brilliant? You need to look for the table that is 54 to 58%, the depth 60 to 62.5%, crown angle should be 34-35 degrees, and pavilion angle should be 40.6-40.9 degrees. And the girdle in this case, thin or slightly thick, nothing else in between. Polish and symmetry of course need to be excellent. Think of each facet as a tiny mirror. With the right angle, those mirrors send the light back to your eyes. If the angle are off, the mirror aim the light out of the stone and you lose the sparkle. Important points about cut grades. Here's something important. Only a round brilliant diamond receive a cut grade on the GA report. Excellent, very good, good, or so on. All other shapes, oval, cushion, emerald, pear, and so on, do not get an official grade. So there is no 4 C's for those, there's 3 C's. For fancy shape, you still see color, clarity, and the carat, but not the cut. That's why proportion, videos, and performance images become essential when evaluating fancy shapes. And it's another reason the round brilliant is the safest choice if maximum sparkle is your goal, because it's cut, formally graded, and documented. Triple excellent, hearts, and air. You may have heard of triple excellence. That means a diamond is graded excellent for cut, polish, and symmetry. It's a good baseline, but not all triple excellent stones perform the same. That's why it's still worth checking proportion and images. And then there is a hearts and arrows. This pattern shows extremely precise symmetry, which can help create consistent sparkle. But hearts and air alone doesn't guarantee top performances. Proportions still matter the most. Verifying sparkle remotely. So how do you check sparkle before buying? Ask for 3 things in this order. First, the GIA report. Check the table, depth, crown, and pavilion angles. Again, the ranges I just mentioned. Confirm polish and symmetry. It should be excellent. Scan the comments for anything that might affect light, like surface grading or extra facets. Second, videos in different lighting if available. Ask for a daily light and a shade, soft indoor lighting, and spotlighting. If a diamond looks only great under the spotlight, it might disappoint you at home. Third, performance images, again if available. IdealScope, where more red equal stronger light return and the white areas equal to the leakage. And there is also ASET, where red-green show good return and large white areas show the leakage. Fluorescence, clarity, and color. Do those affect sparkle? Let's clear that up. Fluorescence usually doesn't affect sparkle. In rare cases, strong blue can look slightly hazy in daylight. Ask for daylight videos if you consider in one. Clarity. If the diamond is eye clear, inclusion won't reduce the sparkle. That's a common misconception. Exceptions are large inclusion under the table that interrupt the light. Review the plot and the videos. Color, again, common misconception. Sparkle is about the cut, not the color itself. A well-cut diamond will sparkle even in a lower color grade. Bright light return can make slightly lower colors still look crisp and lively. Remember, cut equals sparkle. Save by dialing by color and clarity, not the cut. Store light versus life. Have you noticed diamonds look incredible in the jewelry stores but not as bright at home? Store use spotlight that accelerate fire and sparkle. They spend a lot of money on those. At home you will see mixed light, natural daylight, soft lamp, office light. A well-cut diamond performs beautifully everywhere. That's why we always share a daylight video. It's the most honest way to judge the stone. Craft and settings. Even the best diamond won't sparkle if it's dirty. Oil, lotion, and dust form a film that kills the brilliance. That's absolutely normal because we wear rings on a daily basis. A quick clean with a warm water, mild soap, and soft brush makes a huge difference. Setting also influences what you see. Delicate prongs can let in a bit more light and reduce the metal reflection near the center. Bezel look chic, but they slightly soften the edge-to-edge flash. Micro pavé or halos can create impression of more overall sparkle. We'll show these effects in the details in part 2. To answer the title clearly, the best diamond cut for the spark is the round brilliant when cut well. And these are the keys. Any diamond that cut well, oval, cushion, radiant, emerald, pear, will sparkle beautifully. Shapes just express sparkle differently, and we'll compare those in the part 2. Today you learned why the diamond sparks, how light behave inside of the stone, which proportion deliver max brightness, and why round brilliant is the safest choice if you want guarantee sparks. In a part 2, I'll compare the other shapes, oval, cushion, radiant, emerald, pear, how each sparkle differently, what to watch for, and how settings and lighting change what you see. Thank you guys so much for watching this video until the end, and don't forget to watch the part 2. You will find a lot of useful information over there, and if you buy any shape but round, you must watch the part 2. I'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching.